Canadians have voted another anti-Trump Liberal leader into the top job, and this time it's looking like the party will have a mandate to govern in their own right. Mark Carney will be named the new Prime Minister of Canada, according to news outlets and polls, but not everyone is dancing in the streets. This commentator said, "Mark Carney has likely won Canada's election. Canadians had a chance to vote for a change candidate who could have ushered in an era of greatness for Canada, but instead they elected Trudeau 2.0 because they don't like Trump making fun of them. They played themselves though. Why? Carney and the Liberals are weak. Trump would rather negotiate with them because while they're annoying, they're also weak. Pierre Poilievre would have been tough to negotiate with. Canadians really screwed a golden opportunity. To the Conservatives in Canada stuck with this mess, I'm truly sorry. You just got handed an absolute nightmare with Trudeau 2.0 Mike Carney." People are now asking what this result means for Canada's relationship with the United States, as Carney is a well-known anti-Trumper.
We see every day what the politics of slogans and anger and chaos are doing south of the border. They are dividing and they are weakening the Americans. And that is why, they are not united anymore. United in name only. And now the Americans want our strength. They want our resources, our water, our land. They want our country. There's your answer. There's your answer. Because Canada is not America. Canada is not America. Thank God. America is a melting pot. Look around this room. We're all Canadians. We're all Canadians. We're all distinct. We're all Canadians. Canada is unresolved. It is true that President Trump has betrayed Canada. He's betrayed Canada. And he has ruptured the global economy. Our old relationship with the United States is over, unfortunately.
This commentator says Canada's result is a sign of what's to come globally. In a massive defeat for Donald Trump, Liberal candidate Mark Carney has just won in Canada. Experts say it's a sign of what's to come in the United States for the midterms. And it wasn't only Carney who ran his election on anti-Trump ticket. The Conservative candidate Pierre Poilievre was not much kinder to Trump. He said, "President Trump, stay out of our election. The only people who will decide the future of Canada are Canadians at the ballot box. Canada will always be proud, sovereign and independent, and we will never be the 51st state." Conservatives did not like Poilievre's take on Trump, with this person saying, "Canada is truly finished. The Conservative candidate is just as bad as the Liberals." And several online commentators agreed, each one mourning the loss of Canada after Carney was named Prime Minister. This person said, "I'm genuinely heartbroken to be Canadian right now. The Liberals have finished off what's left of this country. Good night, everyone. A truly sad day for Canada." And after being voted in, likely with a mandate, Canada can expect a government very heavily focused on the environment and net zero.
Skepticism about ESG labels or sustainable labels, and that again is one of the reasons we're having this ruthless, relentless focus on net zero, because in the end, look, we can't stabilize the climate unless we get to net zero, and it's a simple, these are hard numbers. Your emissions are either A or B, they're going up or down, and if they're going down, are they going down consistent with the science? We anchor it in the science, the same science the UN and others use for the 1.5 degree objectives.